Exciting tutorial. In this video series we will design Instagram for web. Let's start by adding pnpm create right, and let's give this project name Instagram with React and JavaScript. cd Instagram and pnpmi, and let's quickly take a look of how many blocks we need. We have sidebar, we have this feed bar, actually you can call it content bar, feedback, whatever, and we have this sidebar where we can add suggestions. I have my profile switch. Now we need pnpm I add Zeus.js/UI, and we need these navigation buttons inside our sidebar and more button at the very bottom. Okay, let's trigger pnpm div, and okay, we need to add port -port 3004 -open and save and run again, and it will auto open for us. Here we go. Now let's go inside source, and inside main we need to import add Zeus.js/styles and save, and inside app.jsx let's remove all these default JSX and call RSF. Let's add app, and for the app we need a couple of things, but that is let's call div hello world to check quickly. Here we go. Let's quickly close the stop the project, and pnpm I react router DOM, and we need the latest version, that is 6 and up. Package.json we have. Okay, good. And pnpm div trigger again. Great. Let's go back inside our app, and inside the app we need a quick setup for this router DOM. Let's import. We need to import from React router DOM, and we need router provider, we need route, we need create browser router, and we need an outlet. Now let's go inside our app, and inside app before return we need a router and create browser router, and inside browser router we need create routes from elements. Let's add route, and for this default route we need an element, and the element will be root, and let's quickly create root element. Const root equals props, and for we need simply a box, and the box will be imported from Zeus.js. Add Zeus.js/box, and for the box we need flex direction is calls, and let's call it our root, or maybe let's call it base for now. And we need one more box, and we will add flex as outlet, and let's add the min height to let's add 80 VH, that is for viewport height, and weight will be 1. And now we need to pass the outlet, because create router DOM thing or create browser router will render all of our elements or screens right inside the outlet. Great. Let's quickly go back, and inside the route we need one more route, and that is path will be our landing, and the element will be home. Let's quickly go inside source, create a new folder, call it pages, create a new file, header.jsx, and we need one more file, that is home.jsx, and import both files. Import header from pages header, import home from pages home, and inside header quickly call header import JS UI box, and for the main return we need this box and call as header with flex AIC, and just add a text for now, header. Maybe we need padding of 20 for now. Let's save and quickly copy and paste instead of going through all the same steps again and again, and just add home, and let's call it landing page and save, and let's save it. And if we check, we haven't changed anything. Oh sorry, we need to render this router right inside router provider, and router will be router, and save, and here we go. If we go inside our main box, we have this flex, but we need one more block, that is header, so we keep adding this header on every page. But as you can see, we have Instagram that has sidebar instead of header, so let's move or change this. Let's create one more file and call it sidebar.jsx, and just copy and paste from header to sidebar, and let's call it sidebar, save, and import that sidebar, and replace header with this sidebar. Perfect. And change direction to columns, rows. Perfect. Now we need to change the sidebar weight to 1 and max width to 250, and min height to 100 VH, and for you can see we have these content aligning center of the page, and that is because we are adding flex, and align item start, and what I am missing is justify content start. Okay, let's add a bg to check what is going on. Hash eee. Here we go. Min height, max weight. Oh, I need to remove this AIC here and AIC from the home page. Perfect. Now we can see we have this border on right and we have white background, so remove background and add border width 1, and actually that is border right width, and border right style is solid, and border right color is hash EE. We will change it to a theme later, and you can see we have the same block. If we can copy this Instagram logo, let's see, it is an SVG, so why not? Okay, just type it for now. Heading Instagram, we will change it to a SVG or PNG logo later, and import from heading and save. Here we go, and change its weight to bold and size to, let's change its size to 24. Good. And we need to use our default font, that is from Google. Remove weight for now. Now we need these navigations. Go back and we need to add const nav and array, and we need array of objects, and label is home and link is / and icon is from the icon set that I am using from font awesome 6. Let's add a home icon. Here we go. Or maybe let's add without chimney, and or maybe we should use this solid set from icons X. And we need search and explore. Search, here we have the search glass, Safari, or let's search for browser, or explore. No, we don't have any of these. So quickly search from this browser. Let's use this icon for now. And we have reels. Search for a video. Here we have these reels. And chat, the chat icon, why not search for message, and let's use this message icon. And we have heart, and we have plus or maybe add. Here we go. And we have this profile and more icon, or maybe menu. Okay, let's use this icon instead. Great. Now let's go to generate font and copy, and we need to paste inside our index.html header, and let's change title Instagram and save. Perfect. Now we need to check for the icon's name, we have home1. Let's add home1 and duplicate it couple of times because we need search explore search, we need explore reels messages, and we need notifications and reels create, I guess. And let's add search inside link explore reels or inbox and notifications and create for now. Okay, next we need add scare to create. We need notifications if I have missed, I guess. Oh, I have heart. And for the messages we need message text 1, and reels will have these video play and explore. Let's add a chart and searches search normal 1. Now we need to loop. Let's add a box as nav flex direction is columns, and we need nav.map item, and let's add a button. Button should be imported from Zeus.js, and for the button we need icon as well. Let's add icon, and the as will go for item.icon, and for heading we will add item.label, and we will add on click later. If we go back, here is some, oh, it has an error. We need React Redux pnpm I at Redux JS toolkit, and for main, if we go inside main, an app should be wrapped with provider, and the provider should be from Redux.js toolkit, and save. Oh, we need to trigger again pnpm dev, and we have any error, I guess, or we need one more thing, that is React Redux pnpm I React Redux. I am thinking of removing the Redux thing from Zeus.js UI kit and using the built-in app context, and in next video inshallah I will remove and update, so we don't need these extra dependencies to increase our bundle size when we build this project. pnpm dev, and inside this file replace it with React Redux and save. Now it says um, to create an empty store really quickly. Source, new folder, Redux, call store.js, and inside store.js, let's import configure store from Redux.js toolkit, and we need import app reducer from app. Let's create app.js, and inside that reducer we need import create slice from Redux.js toolkit, export const app slice equals create slice, and inside create slice let's give it a name of app, and initial state will be debug true, loading false, and we need reducers, and reducers will be set loading, state action, and state dot loading will be action dot payload, and we need to export set loading from app slice dot actions because it will export actions right out of the box, and we need export default app slice dot reducer and save. And now we have this app reducer right here. Next we need app store equals configure store reducer r app reducer, and we need middleware get default middleware equals get default middleware, and we need to pass serializable check to false. Export default app store, and now import app store from Redux store and add app store to app store. And actually this is not app store, it is app store. Let's save and check. Here we have, it says export set loading from app slice dot actions, and say fail to pass source for import error because the content create invalid JS syntax. Okay, let's check inside app, and we have what is missing? Reducers. Oh, we need const here. My bad. And instead of app from, we need app slice dot actions. If we reload, here we go. Now get back to sidebar, and inside this sidebar we need AIC, and buttons BG should be transparent, and box direction should be columns. Here we go, and we have item dot label, and change its color to 111, and the button should be flex AIC, and change this AIC, add a padding of 10, padding 10, and size should be 16, I guess. Perfect. Now if we add margin left like 5, and we need padding vertical 10, not horizontal. And for this box, let's add margin top 20, and if we close and check, it has really let's add margin vertical to 10 or maybe 5, and we need margin left 8 or maybe 10. Okay, now we have our basic sidebar setup, and in next video we will continue fixing this sidebar by maybe replacing these icons, I guess, to line icons, or I don't know. Well, let's see in the next video.